I know a lot of you are going through a lot of problems right now, and that's okay. It's all part of everything that's going on. It's a shift. And I want to let you know that none of you are alone, and that there are many tools that you can use to help yourself out. There's a website, actually I found out, called selfhypnosdownload.com. This site will help you with anything that you have a problem with, anything you want to overcome. And when you overcome these things, you become a greater person. You'll be able to understand more about not getting attached to the emotional body and more attached to the idea of how to fix the problem. You see, the emotional body a lot of times has a big hold on what we tend to do as a population. It tends to control us and put us in a lower vibration or a higher vibration. You see, we live in a vibrational based world. Not only is there the physical property, there's also the energy property of things that has a vibration to it. The lower the vibration is, the stronger and more put together the actual matter is. The higher the vibration, the less condensed it is, the more it's free to flow around, such as your air, such as the air you breathe, such as your thoughts, your feelings. All those things are on a higher vibration. You can't see them, but they are there. Also, there's also EFT, which is called Emotional Freedom Technique, which is a very strong technique that actually will reprogram your subconscious mind so that you can have the life that you want and the life that we were all born into. The life that basically every one of us should have. And that is the life that you choose. No one else. And now, the thing about the subconscious mind is that at a very young age, everything in the brain, because at a very young age you are in a level, the brainwave called theta. The theta brainwave is very receptive to information. So in this time period, you are absorbing all the information from your parents, teachers, lawyers, whatever you want it to be, anyone around you saying something negative about the effects of things. And this creates your reality in the present moment. If you release these things, you tend to free yourself, and you're not stuck anymore in this creation that you created, or this torment, or this pain that you feel, or this struggle that you're struggling with right now. Trust me, I have a lot of things I am working on right now. I am not perfect completely at this time being. But we are all in that time where now we are shifting our consciousness to understanding more about who we are and how we affect each other. The simplest thing to do at all in this world is just say something nice to one person. Because you know what? It takes that one nice kindness or one nice thought to just magnify and spread throughout that whole area. And then when that person goes onto a train or a bus, that person gives another person a nice comment because they feel good about themselves. You see, there is no evil. There is no bad. It's all basically, it is all basically positive and negative. They are basically balanced or unbalanced. That is the principle. You see, when we create a dogmatic society, a dogmatic idea of looking at things, we put the intent on something. We make it positive or negative, hot or cold. But when you look past this, and you start to realize that there's so much more to this whole picture, that your thoughts are literally the powerhouse of everything. Your subconscious mind is your powerhouse that creates this reality in which you live, in which I live, in which you live. And everything you press upon this subconscious mind becomes part of your reality. And because the subconscious mind is so powerful, it does not judge. Because remember, thoughts are energy. And because energies are thoughts, they have no judgment. There's no judgment on it. So if you impress a negative thought on your subconscious mind, that becomes part of your reality. If you impress a positive thought on your mind, that becomes a positive part of your reality. You see, that is the shift. That is a shift in consciousness. The shift in understanding that not only are we a physical being, but we are an energetic being, an emotional being, and also a mental being. These are all parts of us, and they all affect each other. If you are feeling very stressed and you're feeling very anxious, where does that hurt? That hurts in your stomach, because it's linked. Your thoughts become your physical reality. So if anyone is having trouble in this time period right now, and I know a lot of people are going through a lot of changes, but it's okay, because it's supposed to happen. This is the point where we realize that we are in control. This is the point we take back our own initial power. And we realize that the 3% of the population does not have control if you have control. So do not fear of 2012, the whole Mayan calendar thing, because you know what? It's going to be beautiful. The world is going to be so much more abundant. You cannot even believe how abundant the world is going to be. And because of this, I free everyone from everything. Now me just putting that idea out there, just saying I free everyone from everything, that shifts just a little bit of our human consciousness. That puts just a little hope, a little spark to fling things in a poor positive suggestion. You see, it is that initial just push that just lets things flow. And when you're flowing with things, everything tends to go your way. You see, resistance is the fact of actually creating more bondage to something. When you resist something, you bond yourself to it. And because you're bonding yourself to it, you don't let it go. But if you recognize it and understand it, you can move past it and learn from it. And when you do this, you gain more recognition to yourself. And you see that everyone has very strong ability and potential to be the way we're supposed to be. Human beings. We're not just a physical form. We're so much more than that. And I'm slowly realizing this. I'm realizing how powerful we actually are. So question everything that comes in your way. Even question me. Look it up. Read about it. But understand that I'm only giving advice. I'm not lecturing, teaching, anything. I'm giving you awareness of what I've experienced. And this may not be the same you're going to experience, but best thing to do is go with your heart and not as much your mind. Go with your instinct, not with your mind. Go with what makes you feel good, not what makes you feel bad. And the better you do this, the more you'll be on track with your own path, because everyone has their own path. And I wish you all the best of luck, and please leave a comment if you want. I hope you're having a good day. Be safe, and take care of one another. Have a great day.